Hello, royal folks. It's good to see you all here again. This is your regular dose of royal news and analysis. But before we start, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. Thanks. So Prince Harry surprised royal fans by making a surprise visit to the U.S. Grand Prix yesterday without his wife Meghan Markle by his side. The 39-year-old traveled to Austin, Texas as a guest of the Mercedes and Red Bull teams. He arrived ahead of the Circuit of the Americas, which will see Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton try to beat firm favorite Max Verstappen. Dressed casually in a black polo shirt and sunglasses, Harry was seen chatting with Red Bull team boss Christina Horner. The Duke of Sussex has been known to keenly follow F1, with other members of the royal family also taking an interest in the sport. Both King Charles and the late Queen Elizabeth II have attended F11 events in the past, including the very first British Grand Prix. Held on May 13, 1950, the first Formula One British Grand Prix was also the first Formula One race. Like today's event, the race was viewed by thousands of fans who flocked to a windswept corner of Northamptonshire to watch the finest drivers take part. However, instead of being safely ensconced behind barriers and grandstands, the only protection spectators had were a few straw bales. Queen Elizabeth II, then still a princess, attended with her father and sister, King George VI and Princess Margaret, to watch as history was made. Fast forward to the 1960s, and it was King Charles's turn to get a taste of the world's fastest racing series. Whilst the series was the same, the cars and the circuit had changed as the then Prince of Wales traveled to Brands Hatch in Kent for that year's race. During the 1950s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, the British Grand Prix alternated between Brands Hatch and Silverstone. For a time, Aintree was the venue, but that held its last Grand Prix in 1962. King Charles and Queen Elizabeth II would continue to make visits to motorsport-related events throughout the 20th century, with the king getting behind the wheel of a 1920s Bentley for a Prince's Trust event. Towards the end of the century, it was the turn of Princess Diana, Prince William, and Prince Harry to represent the royal family in motor racing. At his sun-soaked Silverstone in 1994, Princess Diana presented Damon Hill with the winner's trophy after fending off Michael Schumacher and Odyssey. Prince William tried go-karting while Prince Harry would get even closer to the action when, in 2014, he attended the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix to witness the showdown between Sir Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. As Lewis crossed the finishing line to win his second world title, Prince Harry took the Mercedes Cruise radio to congratulate Lewis on his first world title since 2008. The Formula One British Grand Prix remains one of the premier events on the Formula One calendar. It stands alongside the likes of Monza, Monaco, and Spa as one of the few races from the original 1950 calendar. Despite Formula One's longevity, the British Grand Prix didn't begin in 1950. Instead, it can be dated back to